the future martial arts man. As Lu Sheng looked at the broken moon, he said, "Did they not say he was a level 10 expert, 20 times stronger than the demon spear? With just a light strike, I killed him. How boring." He was sweating. Lu Sheng added, "Before receiving the inheritance, when I was still level 8, I could already fight Lan Chen, who was level 10, on equal footing. And now," he looked at his hand. Lu Sheng clenched his fist and said, "With a single punch, I can easily kill a level 10. In the end, it is not that he was too weak. It is that I am too strong." He glanced at the crumbling moon. Then, using his psychokinetic powers, he said, "I had better clean up this mess first. This should do it." The moon visibly sweated as it was stitched back together like a baseball. Suddenly, Lu Sheng noticed a light nearby, and a beam of energy shot at him, then intensified as it came from a ship. Inside the ship, Venomous Scorpion watched the screen and said, "Level 11 extermination cannon at full power. I doubt you will survive this." A few moments later, as the smoke cleared, Venomous Scorpion said, "This is the famous extermination cannon, capable of annihilating any being below level 11 in a second. Even level 11 experts do not dare take it head on. It should be over, right?" Lu Sheng was silent. His arm was burned down to the bone. Venomous Scorpion, in joy, shouted, "Ha ha, serves you right. Go keep our boss company in the grave, brat." Suddenly, Lu Sheng's immortal cells began forming around his damaged arm. Muscles and tissues rapidly regenerated. Venomous Scorpion gasped in shock. This? How is this possible?" As Lu Sheng's arm fully recovered, Venomous Scorpion, even more stunned, instinctively closed her legs and said, "What?" Lu Sheng said calmly, "A level 11 attack containing a sliver of law power. Even the current Supreme Stellar Body cannot completely block it. This is getting interesting." Venomous Scorpion trembled in disbelief and said, Was he not supposed to be just level 9? Just a second before the ship fired, Lu Sheng had already noticed it. However, he did not sense much threat and decided to take the hit on purpose, to test the endurance of the Supreme Stellar Body. But the result was not completely satisfactory. Venomous Scorpion screamed, "Darn it, I do not believe it." Full power. Fire. She slammed her palm down on a massive button, and another cannon blast surged forth. Lu Sheng charged his fist and said, "Sorry, but I do not want to get hit by that thing again." He punched the incoming beam and split it in half. His energy surged as he completely extinguished the attack. Venomous Scorpion fell to the floor in disbelief and muttered, "How can this be possible? A single person, facing off against an interstellar war weapon? Then, can that still be called human?" She stared at the monitor, only to see Lu Sheng looking directly at her. She felt immense pressure crash over her body. She collapsed and never woke up again. Lu Sheng suddenly appeared inside her ship. He said, "I will be keeping the spoils of war. The energy crystals are more than double what those two had last time. Wow, looks like this woman knew how to manage her resources well." He took her bracelet. A few moments later, Lu Sheng remarked, "Is this a high-level spaceship? Not bad. In this round, I gained more than 11,800 tons of energy crystals. A third of them are black crystals. How satisfying. With my own hands and hard work, I actually created wealth. So what if I come from a low-level civilization? Even a poor guy from an inferior civilization, as long as he works honestly, can also live a good life." He then said, "It is time to contact Lan Chen. This group clearly belongs to the interstellar pirates. Scum. Lan Chen, as a guide, charges a protection fee every 10 years. In theory, he should also be responsible for protecting low-level planets from invaders like these." Lu Sheng imagined Lan Chen saying to him, "Lu Sheng, we owe you this time. You may choose anything you want from the treasure." Lu Sheng muttered to himself, "After I worked so hard to fix the problem for him, at least he should give me a reward, right?" Suddenly, the ship's system blared, "Alert, alert, alert. The ship has been blocked by an unknown energy source." Lu Sheng looked back and exclaimed, "What?" As the ship was hit directly, it exploded. Reduced to bones, Lu Sheng muttered to himself, "Darn it. I just recovered and this happens again?" Suddenly, he noticed something and said, "That is..." A figure hovered in space. Honorable Enforcer Fal Arlan declared, "Block this star region. All members of the Khitan pirate group must be eliminated without exception. Not a single one must be left alive." His comrades responded, "Yes, Honorable Enforcer Fal." As they surveyed the debris, Lu Sheng rapidly regenerated. He grinned in frustration and said, "I've worked so hard. I've prospered through effort. After so much struggle, I finally got a fully advanced ship as war loot. Do these people not know this ship is already mine?" He shouted in anger. Do they not know how much sweat I've shed for it? Do they not know I've been saving everything to buy a habitable planet? Hey, you guys, you need to compensate me. Honorable Enforcer Fal Arland was stunned. He activated his eyewear and looked at Lu Sheng. Interstellar combat value. 153 fixed? Still level 9? Since when did the Khitan Star Pirate Group have level 9 members? Are they new? Lu Sheng's veins bulged in his face from frustration. Fal Arland continued. Stellar combat value. 135 points. And he's still just level 9. Since when does the Red-Eyed Space Pirate Gang have level 9 members? Is he a new recruit? As Lu Sheng raged with power, he launched an attack at Fal Arland. Fal Arland checked his eyewear and muttered, He surpassed 1,000? Interesting. With just being level 9, he can reach a stellar combat value of over 1,000. No wonder Red Eyes wanted to recruit him. Lu Sheng approached rapidly. Fal Arland shouted, What? He's already over 10,000? The closer he gets, the higher the value. A system notification sounded. Combat value, 40,000. Fal Arland cried out, It keeps rising. Another system notification. Combat value, 50,000. Then Fal Arland's eyewear shattered, displaying combat value, 90,000 plus. He stood frozen in shock and confusion. What? System error. System error. Lu Sheng suddenly appeared before him. Fal Arland stammered, What kind of joke is this? A combat value that breaks the evaluation limit? And he's only level 9 and already over 100,000. Lu Sheng said, The 5th style of ancient era fist. He unleashed his skill, heaven and earth time, then shouted, You damaged my ship. You're going to have to compensate me, darn you. A 3-legged bird materialized before Fal Arland. Fal Arland drew his sword and immediately clashed with Lu Sheng's fist. A blinding light burst from their impact. Fal Arland gritted his teeth. Do I really need to use my full power to stop this? Since when does Red Eyes have such powerful members? You sky parasites. Darn you all. He focused his powers on nearby debris and formed multiple boulders, then used his skill, Stellar Fall. The boulders launched toward Lu Sheng. Suddenly, the boulders exploded. Lu Sheng slid across the battlefield and muttered, This is level 11. A true level 11 martial expert is way stronger than those space pirates I one-shotted earlier. He's definitely the strongest opponent I've faced so far. Parasite? So what? Even if you're level 11, if you break other people's stuff without reason, you have to pay. He activated his skill, Divine Martial State. Fal Arland muttered in disbelief. Is this really the power a level 9 should have? No. It's a transcendent life form. And a very high-level one at that. Lu Sheng shouted, Divine Martial Form. Fal Arland roared, Darn space pirates. He prepared his sword again. Their powers collided in a massive clash. At the same time, a rift opened in space. Lan Chen's ship emerged. Lan Chen said, Whew. I rushed here as fast as I could. I swear, when I get back, I'm changing this ship for a level 11-1. Ship Agent Wei Shin from Star Z345H48 owes me a favor from 82 years ago. I'm sure I can get a good discount. Zhao Lin commented, The justice officer of our White Mist region still hasn't arrived, but it looks like the one from Yamu Star Zone is already here. Lan Chen replied, Really? Now that's good news. The saint is safe. As they saw the ship approaching, Lan Chen was shocked and said, The maple leaf emblem, he really is the justice officer of the Yamu Star Zone. This level 12 ship, even if I worked my whole life and called in every favor ever owed to me, I still could not afford it. Zhao Lin replied, If you manage to surpass level 11 and get selected as a justice officer, you could have one too. Maybe even a fancier one, haha. Lan Chen scoffed, That's even less likely than winning the Central Star Lottery Grand Prize. Suddenly, they felt a powerful presence. Zhao Lin stammered, Is that? A bright light appeared in front of them. Lan Chen shouted, That fluctuation, it's a battle between level 11 experts. The ship's computer announced scanning. Lan Chen observed the data and said, That's it. The scan shows the remains of the Demon Claw ship from the Red-Eyed Space Pirate Gang. The computer confirmed, Scan complete. Zhao Lin interrupted, The ship was completely pulverized. Looks like Red Eyes really fell this time. Meanwhile, Lu Sheng and Honorable Enforcer Fal Arland continued their intense battle. Zhao Lin pointed out, The one fighting out there in that silver combat suit. That must be the justice officer from the Yamu Star Zone, right? But Lu Sheng began to glow gold and move even faster, shocking Fal Arland. Lu Sheng landed a powerful punch straight into Fal Arland's abdomen. Zhao Lin gasped, That golden humanoid figure isn't Red Eyes, but he's incredibly strong. His power isn't even less than the justice officer's. He might even be surpassing him. So scary. Is he also a member of Red Eyes? Honorable Enforcer Fal Arlan growled, "Let's try this." He buffed his sword, but Lu Sheng quickly grabbed his head and landed 4 rapid punches into his body. Fal Arlan groaned in pain. Lu Sheng sighed and glanced behind him. Lan Chen muttered to himself, "It's him!" He slapped his own face. Zhao Lin asked, "What are you doing?" Lan Chen grabbed Zhao Lin's hand and said, "Slap me too, really hard. I think I'm dreaming." Zhao Lin blinked. "Huh? Are you crazy?" Lan Chen replied, "Maybe. I'm starting to think I might be." Zhao Lin slapped him so hard he slammed into the wall. Lan Chen gasped, "Zhao Lin!" Zhao Lin answered calmly, "You're the one who asked me to slap you. Honestly, I've never heard a request like that in my life." Lan Chen shouted, "You rascal. I said slap hard, not with your full power. You even used a level 10 martial technique, you idiot." "Forget it. I won't argue the details. But if I told you that the one fighting the justice officer is Lu Sheng, would you believe me?" Zhao Lin, shocked and confused, exclaimed, "Eh?" Thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider sharing my videos or channel with your friends who might also enjoy it. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. Let's keep this community thriving together. Until next time, see you in the next video.